Now, I've seen this floor plan 3 times so far, and I haven't seen them all yet, but of the 3 I've seen, this, to me, is the best of any of them. Hey everybody, Josh the RV Nerd here at Bish's RV with the 1900 East to West Alta series. And I gotta tell you, East to West is coming out of nowhere and really taking me by surprise and really impressing me with some of the things they did. I kind of overlooked them initially, and then I started looking at their features, their floor plans, their resume. They're a 2-time back-to-back DSI Quality Award winner. During the 2 most challenging years in the history I've ever seen, at least in 13 years of RV production. They're a brand that is getting the job done. They're getting it job done well. They're bringing us the right features at the right weight at the right price. This is a nice, I would call it shorter length, something that doesn't feel too long to tow. It's only 5,500 pounds on a tandem axle. Makes me feel like I've got plenty of cargo capacity left, and it's just gonna control and handle better and feel safer to me as compared to a single axle model. But this floor plan, it has more countertop storage than I've seen in rear kitchen fifth wheels. It is, frankly, Maverick could land his fighter jet on this thing. It's an aircraft carrier's worth of space in the kitchen countertop. It's amazing. You've got the only really knock that I have against this camper is that it's a bendy bed, because other than that, I feel like they did everything right. They gave me a long bed, they gave me a tall ceiling, they gave me plenty of shower space, awesome storage, direct facing entertainment, a sofa where it belongs. Nailing it! They're nailing it! Whoa. Sorry, I did not realize I felt that strong about it. Wow. East to West, you're bringing it out of me, man. And folks, I'm going to warn you right now, this video is going to sound a lot like a love letter to this floor plan. And I don't have golden calves. I don't have favorites. I see what different manufacturers do and different things they do, and some work for me and some don't. But this one is just tripping my trigger for all the right reasons in all the right ways. It's got all the right junk in all the right places, as it were. And sure, a couple little nitpicks, like, yeah, the TV's up a little high, but when you, like, kick back and you recline in the theater seat, it's suddenly pretty organic. It's not bad, you know? And a lot of little campers just have bad entertainment. And not a lot of little campers have some amazing door side window coverage like this. And I don't know if you spotted that, but that motion light turned itself off right there. Speaking of which, turning things off, that was exactly what I was good at doing to the opposite sex in high school. Oh, I can't imagine why. With that nasally voice and annoying laugh, I just was not the talk of the town. Crazy, I know. And look at this. East to West, doing some Rockwood things. With the incliner kickouts on the Murphy simulated cinema seating sofa right there. Look at the good side stands. With household and USB plugs on both sides, you got your own little storage pockets. But she's a Murphy bed. And I tell you what, this is the first one I might be able to try to convince my wife to like. She doesn't like Murphy beds. I think this one might work. And at the same time, I don't usually like bendy beds, but this one just doesn't suck. Take a look at this. All right, so first of all, size-wise, not too bad. This is not too bad. Definitely room for 2 adults. I could probably still squeeze my kid in between us, or the dog, which loves to eat up space. Again, we've got the kick-out incliners here. By the way, when you put these away, you want to kind of pull in with your feet, not just push down. Now, just in case I climb on the bed, because I don't know where this is going to go, I'm going to take my shoes off so you get to see my nice little white Walmart socks over here. And like most Murphy beds, we begin with a handy little jackknife sofa, but there is separate storage down there. I didn't show you that before. Where they did this a little bit different is there's a pair of these little spring-loaded catches, but they kind of offset them. And I don't know if that works or locks it better. I know that when I carry a box, I like to have one hand high and one hand low. Maybe it's like that. I don't know. I just know that it does this. So when this comes down, what you're left with, it functions like, say, a Rockwood Flagstaff style Murphy bed with just the whole thing, but the way that they did this, because it is still technically a bendy bed, you didn't lose the whole front pass-through compartment. Frankly, the front pass-through on this rocks. Wait till we get outside. It's got a wet bay docking station. It's got all kinds of stuff. You do lose an overhead cabinet as a result of the Murphy bed, but again, we maintain the storage below, and you're going to see this thing has plenty of cabinetry, so hold on here. Now, I measured this mattress, and it measured 6.5 feet. So I don't know if it's a specialty mattress or if, I don't know. Anyway, but the fact is, it looks like there's plenty of room here, but it does technically have a fold right about here. And as I'm laying on it, can I feel it a little bit? Yeah. Is it bothersome? No. Are my feet hanging off the bed? No. There was still more room up to the headboard here, and it's not bad. This is a bouncy butt tested. This is not bad. I would throw a foam mattress topper on it, but because it's that bendy bed style, you could have a super thick roll-up mattress on here, or go to a foam factory and have a specialty like super thick bed cut or something like that. I am not somebody who likes bendy beds. This is not bad. I haven't put it away yet though. Let's see how this goes. So in theory, because it has these spring-loaded clips, you should just, oh, that is so easy! Boom! They're killing it on this thing. You're killing me, Smalls. And then, oh, do the Burt Reynolds pose. Man, I don't know the last time I fist pumped this much about an RV. I haven't been this fired up about something in a long time. But like, look at this. Maximize windows through the slide over here beside the bed, just giving us all the coverage they can. Now, this is interesting over here. They didn't block it in with these blackout roller shades, which is awesome. But they did over here so that there's not light bleed through. I wonder why they did it in one spot and not the other. Not really sure. What I do know is they all open for airflow. And this light color palette in here, it is working for me. This is a small camper that is tall, but everything reads big. Everything feels large. We're carpetless. We're ventless. They're just absolutely crushing it. So many of the things that I personally look for, they have in this RV. And like right there, that theater seat straight across from the entertainment center. To me, that is just the ideal place for it. But what if you're sitting on the sofa? Because this is a dual sofa floor plan. You bring me a little floating table and we've got a double dino fun. Because that there TV, well, she's a Jiminy Pivot. That's so stupid. I'm going to, from here on forward, those are known as Jiminy Pivot televisions. So I did kind of a half open, half closed thing here. Not on purpose, but because the camper is extremely not level on this lot, and it's the best that I could come up with. There's only one really kind of awkward space in this kitchen. It's sort of this rear corner. Oops, I'm banging the camera on stuff, but that's also sort of what makes this camper work, is the fact that they extended the kitchen all the way back to this rear corner. Now, if they did it right, they put outlets there. Yes! Yes, they did. I did not check before I did that. That could have blown up in my face, but again, Alta seems to really be just pretty dialed in for newer manufacturer. And again, when I say newer manufacturer, east to west, Alta was not there at the start of east to west. Oh, serious wastebasket space. Is this a farm sink or a split sink? It's a farm sink. Once again, my personal preference. Speaking, although, all right, if I'm gonna get picky, I wish it would have been a split cover, but that's the worst that I got here. At the same time, usually I like a split cover so I can use part of the sink and part of the countertop. But folks, oh, the counter space on this thing is just tremendous. And the drawers, you already saw 4 drawers to the floors back there. Over here, you've got 2 mega drawers, and then like an entertainment drawer below that. It's just, I love this thing. I love this one a lot. I'm sorry. I know I'm just like, woo, for this one got me. I almost went home. It's the end of the day. I decided I'm going to work after hours. I'm going to get one more. I am so glad I did this. I forgot the pantry. There's so much kitchen space. I forgot this big old chunk. And it's awesome. but there's already so much cabinet space, I almost wonder if it wouldn't be awesome if that like was a flip up shelf or something, and this could be like a wardrobe, or half a wardrobe, half a pantry. I don't know, something. By the way, the armrest in that sofa, it does kick up for a little like phone storage pocket, and it comes with a pair of these little swivel cup holder jobs, which is kind of cool. They don't slot into the arms, they actually go into the cup holder. Now, if you're going to use both of them, obviously, you're going to need to have them tilted like that. The one pivoted how it was, I think it's good enough for me, you know. I tell you what, though, I have been, wow, I've been over the top on this thing, and it's not feigned enthusiasm, folks. I really like this camper. I don't just make so. If I don't like it, you're going to tell by my voice I don't like it. Let me point out a couple areas where maybe it doesn't crush it over the top the way that I'm making it out to be. Like, we got a vent here above the bed. Not a fan vent or anything, and this is a nice, thick, laminated roof. So running wiring to that would be tricky. Back here, we have, and in the bathroom, we have another set of vents, both of which are going to have 4-inch fart fans. But the good news, since power is run to that, upgrading those would not be hard. Now, we've talked all about some crazy kitchen capacity in this thing, but the oven is a 16-inch oven, not a 22-inch oven. That big window doesn't open for air. But, like, this is I've had to go some pretty extreme lengths to find anything on this that isn't just really awesome. There's power outlets under there. There's, what do we got over here? More power outlets. We have a King Wi-Fi upgrade kind of prep point. You're going to have your choice between what we're seeing here, the 12-volt compressor fridge, and the gas-electric two-way. So take your pick your poison. We got them both for you. This is an Asdel using brand. I forgot about that. They're Asdel under the fiberglass, but they're not double Asdel. They're single layer, so kind of keep that in mind. The bathroom, we got a porcelain foot flush stool here, and because of the cutaway up there, I found myself, as a bigger person, pretty darn comfortable in that space. And since this has that big, tall shower, tall walls, by the way, you have a tall shower. I do not need my head up in the bubble on this thing, even though it has a nice large skylight. And it's a big, nearly square, rectangular shower. By the way, fun science fact, did you know that every square is a rectangle, but not every rectangle is a square? I'm sure you knew that, and maybe you forgot, and maybe you just don't care. Now, if I had to boil down the road mode function with the slide closed on this oversimplistically, I would call it travel stop friendly, but maybe not travel stay friendly. Here's why I say that. Because if we're gonna stop, you open the door, blam, we are on that like aircraft carrier long kitchen countertop over here with that handy appliance corner where you're gonna put the air fryer or the whatever. I don't know what you're gonna put over there. Yeah, but you know, we are fully like, you know, snack stop certified. Then we get over here to the bathroom and there's nothing stopping us from getting there. The only thing that's gonna stop it from being stayover friendly is that the Murphy bed, that nice long 80-inch long bed, it just does not come down when the slide is closed. And it, you know, it just is what it is. If you're one person, could you maybe have like an uncomfortable night's sleep on this little jackknife sofa with the uneven cushions? Yeah, but obviously they never intended you to sleep there. But it is what it is. And showing you where it's good, where it's not, that's what we do. And let's step outside. And it's kind of funny, but what makes the storage around that front bed work so well is actually the slightly more blunt nose on this as compared to some of the other things that you might see out there. And there's nothing wrong with like the more rounded shaped nose and stuff like that Sunset Trail or whatever. But this almost classic, slightly blunt shaped nose, it's more conducive to cabinetry space in the front. And with the cap that they put on the front of this thing, that 3/4 cap with the stone guard down below, personally, I think it looks good. And I think it's going to look good pretty much no matter, you know, what color vehicle you have behind this. Although, have you noticed how it seems like everybody and their brother has gone back to white, like white, black, and silver or something like that? I feel like one of the next major shifts that's going to happen in the RV industry is that we're going to see various wild exterior color packages come back in. And let me ask you, would you like to see more colors offered on stuff, or are you happy with the more neutral tones that we're looking at? Big windows all around that slide. Again, they maximize the window coverage. That's the thing. You know, Delaterra, the stick and tin, east to west, they keep things kind of in the pocket. They're smart. Alta says, what if we just made it awesome? That's what's cool about this. Like we're outfitted with power stabilizer jacks. Here you can see that they've got, it's a simple, but a little docking station wet bay over here. And if you're noticing, this is tall. It has a big pass-through on this thing. Holy crap. And it has extra large baggage doors on both sides. But what's wild is they mounted them vertically. It's still wide enough that I think you can easily get stuff in there, but it's a nice big tall compartment. They give you easy access to all of it. Here's another thing that's very uncommon on these, and I haven't like done a cross-section cutaway, but they are advertising 2-inch thick sidewalls. Like North Trail does that. Very few laminated brands actually give you a 2-inch sidewall. Very, very uncommon in travel trailers. Some sweet awning space on this. They could have maybe, arguably, stretched it forward a little bit more, but man, I ain't gonna knock them too hard for it. They did a good job over here, but check this out. So they've got the full window in the door. Nice. It's anti-slam so it doesn't smack in the wind, which out here in Iowa, I've really found why that's important. But look what's going on down here when you get the stable steps. Well, where the traditional steps would be, they said, well, if you want to go to the stable steps, we'll give you that handy little outdoor tool chest. How about that? Now, that's something that aftermarket you could have done, but they did it from the factory, which is cool. Got the drunken uncle leash latch in the middle right there to help keep tabs on old Uncle Josh. Goodyear endurance radials. That started due to a shortage, and they said, you know what? We've done such a good job on so many other things, we're going to keep them. They are going to maintain the use of their Goodyear radials, which I think is cool. You see the little mini fridge there, because that's shoved in the a corner of the kitchen where folks you'd never really be able to get to it. So they did something with it and opened it up outside. Now, I'm not going to call it a camp kitchen, but you know what you do have next to it? Let's see if folks can get this one right. I've been really impressed with how many folks got it right before. When the gas is coming off the side here, but it's at the back of the trailer, what is that called? Let's see if we can get it right. And again, it's not a sink with a drain, but there is a handy little sprayer port right there. They still give us something. Matching Goodyear spare tire on the back. That's actually something I've seen some brands say, oh yeah, we have Goodyear tires. Sure, on the ground, and that's cool. But then they skimp out when it comes to the spare tire. You gotta watch like every annoying little thing on these things sometimes. So, we've got the power jacks feature going on over here. This is going to be our bathroom sewer outlet. But take a look at this. Up front here, there is no second sewer outlet. Since the kitchen, the bathroom, since everything is all in the back of the RV, they were able to single plummet to one termination point. It is awesome. I'm telling you. Ow. I just ran into the hitch of that Sunset Trail that we looked at a second ago. The camera's like, yeah, go ahead. Make fun of my nose, jerk. I'll knock you out. Oh, you know what? I feel like getting high on a trailer. So I'm gonna go ahead and climb up to that roof. Now, solar is one of those things that's really in its infancy in the RV industry, I think, and I am glad to see more and more manufacturers getting into it. They kind of give you the choice here. So by default, you've got one small little battery tending panel on this. Like you might notice there's two panels behind me, then you've got a bigger one to go with it. If all you're looking for is a battery tender, you're gonna spend most of your time in the parks or hooked up, or you're gonna be giving it power because you're towing, you don't need more solar, you're gonna be fine. But if you do want a little extra protection and peace of mind for some off-grid, you can get from the factory an expanded solar package like we're looking at right here. Or you could call our team, where am I at? There we are. You could call our team. This lot is so big. I've been around so many different places. It's the end of the day. I'm tired. I don't even know where I'm at anymore. What state is this? I don't know. So, I've seen this floor plan in a Grand Design Transcend, and I've seen it in a Forest River Surveyor. And I don't usually say like one better than the other. I tend to be pretty Switzerland about that stuff. This is my personal favorite. This of the three that I've seen is the one I would go with. I know that Imagine makes this as well. I haven't seen that yet. So I'd like to hear from you guys. Check the links in the video description, bounce that off of what you know, and tell me which builder of this floor plan, who do you think is doing it better? Let's have a little brand battle right here in the comment section. Friendly, of course. Let's not let things get ugly and out of control. Well, who is doing this one best? So far, for me, it's this one, but that doesn't mean that the others aren't without their redeeming qualities, certainly. If you'd like to see pricing and availability, pop, link in the video description. If you like hidden dealer fees, sorry, we are the wrong dealership. We don't do that nonsense. We just do everything else. Sorry for the convenience. So take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.